This time we are working on this question. Determine f inverse for f of x equal 2x negative 1. First of all, for some people it might be new notation. You can read it as f inverse. So this question asks you to make the inverse function. But first of all, you need to understand what the meaning of inverse. So let me briefly explain about it. So I give you an example. I put 2 points in xy coordinates, and I put them as a f of x. 4, 2. Then what's going to happen if you make inverse function of f of x? What you have to do is switch x value with y values of all points. So you have 2 points, 2, 1, and 4, 2. So you switch x value and y value. So what's going to happen? In this case, x value is 2 and y value is 1. So you replace it, 1, 2. The next one is 2, 4. So 2, 4 here, and 1, 2 here. This is inverse function. So again, what you have to do is switch x value and y value of all points. Then you can make inverse function of any function. You got it? So let's back to the question. That's the meaning of inverse function. But this time you have to do it mathematically. Let me explain about it. You have the function f of x equal 2x minus 1. First you have to do is you replace f of x with y. So like this. Then next one you have to do is switch x with y. 2y negative 1. Then next you have to do is isolate it by y, which means you have to make it y equal something. So let me do that. 2y negative 1 equal x. Then plus 1 for both sides. 2y equal x plus 1. And divided by 2 for both sides. Y equal x plus 1 over 2. It's not done yet. What you have to do is you have to replace y with f inverse. So f inverse x equal x plus 1 over 2. That's it. So let me summarize. First you have to do is replace f of x with y. Next one, you have to interchange x and y. The next one, solve it for y. The last one, again replace the new y with f inverse. That's it. You have the answer, but actually you can verify your answer. Let me tell you how to do that. If there are two functions, f of x, g of x, and if they are inverses of each other, f of g of x is equivalent to x, and g of f of x is equivalent to x. If you use this equation, you can verify your answer. So let me do that. In this case, you have f of x 2x negative 1 this time. And inverse function f inverse is x plus 1 over 2. So let me apply to these functions. F of f inverse of x. Do you remember how to calculate it? So you plug in x plus 1 over 2 into x here. So 2 times x plus 1 over 2, negative 1. Then you calculate it, x1 plus 1 negative 1, which is x. And the other way too, f inverse of f of x. In this case, you plug in this into x here. So 2x negative 1 plus 1 over 2. Cancel out 2x over 2, which is x. So this means you verify these are inverse functions each other. That's it.